Hello Scorpio, welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 17th through to the 23rd of July. Yes, welcome to the Astroflower. I hope you have a lovely reading. Overall energy's been a bit skitty, I think, this week. As we're leading into this, it's almost as if it feels like a horse before a race, if you know what I mean. It's like the horse wants to go, and then it's sort of like, okay, I've got to wait, and it's a little bit like that at the moment. But it seems like this week here is going to be the game changer week. Let's just see what goes on with your energy here. Overall energy, High Priestess. This is the energy, as I say, is sort of a bit skitty. And this does play beautifully into the hand of the third eye, because that's where we're going to, it's like you can feel something in the air. And when you can feel something in the air, that's when your intuition is really going to start kicking in. And overall energies for you this week is all about that. So it's all about your inner vision, Scorpio. It's all about getting in tune with your inner vision, because that's how you can manifest things. Or that's one of the components that we use in order to manifest. And as we saw last week, manifestation is heading your way. There's no doubt about it. You know, things should really start falling into place for you after this lovely surge of energy you've had over the last month. The overall energy is trying to help you concentrate on that inner vision. You're still on it. You're still on that wave. This is beautiful. Scorpio, the Lovers. This is your karmic path. Okay? Yes, it could well mean falling in love with someone, obviously. So if you're looking for someone, let yourself go. Let yourself fall in love. Don't worry. You know, I'm not going to tell you it's the easiest of paths, love, either. You know, but everything has its yin and yang. It sort of pivots from one side to another. At the moment, Scorpio, you're going for a real high. And you've been going through that high for some time. If you're not in step with yourself, you're going to find it very nervous. That energy. But once you're in step with yourself, then all of a sudden you kind of go, yeah. So it doesn't matter what situation you find yourself in, just take the first step in the direction of that. And I think this is also a case of, for the majority of everyone really, this is regardless of whether you're looking for another partner or not, it's falling in love with life. Letting go and falling in love with life. The universe here is bringing you messages, communication. This is all to do with your third eye. This is all to do with how you see your future. Once you start visualizing your future, then you can start manifesting it physically within your world. And the universe here is trying to give you clarity on that vision. Clarity on the idea of falling in love with yourself. A lot of communication, a lot of offerings as well coming in from you, from the universe around you. And they're going to be, I would have thought they're going to be a lot of little things, but the accumulative little things makes a big life. Scorpio, you're really knocking me out at the moment, really are. It's absolutely amazing. So this is your guides, which work on the super subconscious level. So they're creating coincidences around you and everything like that. They're connecting the past to the future. And you've got the Nine of Cups. Yes, I believe your guides are creating, the wind just picked up there. It's just sort of saying, yes, let's get it on. Your guides are creating a lot of coincidences around you and helping you manifest within your spiritual, emotional life, your connections with other people. There's lots of possibilities here. There's a possibility of doing this activity or that activity, or connecting with this people or these people, or, you know, or this person or these people, you know, and things like that. Is your guides have sort of brought forward to your present day opportunities, or I wouldn't say opportunities, possibilities. And it's basically, which possibilities you want to take, you know. Your future guides in here, and this is the guides that are trying to encourage you through the internal conversation. We got the Queen of Swords. She's taking a direction. She's really clearly going out there and taking a direction. And it's because she's developed a certain control over her emotions. So even the good emotions she can use as because that's got a lot of power, good emotions. If you let it all out, sometimes you can lose the momentum. So you've just got to keep your nerve in a way in all different aspects of your life and keep on that clear direction that's good for you in regards to your relationships, in regards to connecting with other people, in regards to connecting with life itself. And having that clear vision and heading off towards it. And it's you going towards it, I think, more than anything else, Scorpio. I rather than life coming to you. You know, it would be too easy if it came to you. So you've got that determination that can be very detrimental as much as very constructive. And once you start using it in a constructive way, you start sort of activating every angle of your life and positively going out there, you're really going to start rocking and rolling. Now this is there was a decision to be made here, and I think this is to do with the game changer. Should I stay or should I go? That's the sort of thing that's coming out. And that's what was it? What was it called? It was called. I forgot what their band's called. They did London Calling. Yeah. Anyway, should I stay or should I go? It's and I think this is to do with life in a way. It's should I move on? Should I not move on? Should I? The thing is, once you know it within you, this is like justice in a way. The justice is supposed to be blindfolded. She's got these two swords, and it's a decision that she's got to bring down her sword of justice and say, I'm deciding this direction. And once you do decide it, because you know that direction, look, she's got that direction there. She's got that sword. And she's pointing in the direction, and it's pointing away, outward. It's pointing to the future. And I think here is this, yes, it can be a difficult situation. It's a bit of a leap of faith. But I think once you take that direction, you're going to be the leader in your life. Really a real leader in your life. And it may mean that you're going to have to leave some people behind in order to go there. It doesn't necessarily mean you hate these people or you don't like these people. It's just your direction is in this direction there. And I think it can be a tough decision. Sometimes life is tough. It's but choose your goal and choose you. More than anything, choose you. Choose your happiness. Because when you do choose your happiness, then you can share that happiness with lots of other people that are around you. And that's what creates general happiness. If you don't choose your happiness, you're not going to be so happy. The world's not going to be so happy. So I think it may seem like a really difficult decision, but I actually think it's pretty obvious. On your material side, you get on your karmic path the Knight of Wands. Yes, sociably interacting. I think in what's been buzzing through you through your social, emotional side, your relationship side, I think is now starting to filter through into your material side, into your job, your business, and your projects. So this is all about sort of getting passionate about what you're doing. If you're not passionate about what you're doing, sit down, take 5 minutes, have a look. Within 5 minutes, you'll realise what things make you go, yeah, I like that. And therefore, head towards that. Start taking the steps towards that. The career path towards that. The starting of that business or creating that business within your mind, with creating that business within the paperwork. Everything like that. Whatever it is, I think it's a case of your karmic mission is now sort of saying, come on, let's go, let's go. And it's very exciting for you. And I would, boldly go where no other Scorpio has been before. So you can really go out there and explore. It's going to be absolutely beautiful for you. Right, now let's get on to see what the universe is sort of saying to you. You got the Empress. Very similar to the Queen of Swords, actually. So now you got the High Priestess and you got the Empress, you got the Queen of Swords. It's running through here. You're protected by your passions in life. And the universe here is sort of saying, the Empress has got all possibilities. She has, her empire is the control over her emotional side as she applies it in life. And when she's got that control over the emotional side, she can actually channel all the different types of energy that is around you. And within the workspace here, I think it's sort of saying to you, the universe is sort of saying, you have lots of possibilities, but you have to take into, or you have to involve everything in life, everything in your life. And that could be your where you live, the environment, the activities you do, the desires you have, everything. It's accumulating it all to sort of kind of go, and there it is, the direction. And this is where this High Priestess comes in. You're getting that clear vision. You know, so I think the universe here is sort of saying there is lots of possibilities for you, Scorpio. It's just getting in tune with everything, getting in tune with your passion. I think you'll passionately explain it to you very quickly. Your past guides or your guides working on the super subconscious, you got the Ten of Pentacles. They're saying to you here, what you've been building up over the past month, you have a reserve of everything: energy, money, physical force, direction, clarity, whichever way you want to take it, you have it in abundance. You have the possibilities, and they've won it. There you go. The wind's picked up again, and it sort of said yes. Did it pick up on that side as well? I think it did. That was very weird. So they're creating these coincidences, and it's a case of sort of stepping through that door and just making the choice and going forward with it. What did I say about networking and connecting with that Knight of Wands? Did I say that? I think I did. It is very much a networking card, the Knight of Wands, especially within the material side of life. Your future side is connecting. It's opening up the doors of connecting with other people through your job, business, and projects in a very beautiful way, in a very harmonious way, in a celebratory sort of way. It's going to bring it, and that sort of environment, if you start creating that, even little wins will create big wins in the long term. And getting enthusiastic about the little wins every time. And yes, got it. Yeah, okay, I've got another one. Yeah. Oh, now we're really winning. I've got a third one. And that's the sort of thing, it's a progressional thing. And I think it's celebrating you and your connection, not only with the other people that are around you within your job, your business, and your project. Once you start doing that, I think you're going to create a lot of rewards for you in a way. A lot of connections, a lot of possibilities. But there is a sort of celebration here. It could be a celebration of, if you're starting your business, this is a good moment to really put it into action. Starting a new job, celebrating that new job, and etc. Or getting a promotion, or starting your own personal project. Whatever it is, it's a moment of celebration, a moment of movement. And this decision that needs to be made comes out here as well within the Knight of Swords. So you've got the Knight at the bottom there, Knight of Wands, which is all passions and stuff like that. And you're getting a Knight of Swords. So you're being called to a mission. This is what I'm talking about, sort of starting a business, getting a new job, promotion, taking a new direction in your life. This could all be it. You've now got the confidence in order to strive off in front of you in the direction of success. Why not? It'd be absolutely brilliant for you. Good quality work. Thank you very much for being with us, Scorpio. And we're going to clarify with the Light Seers cards. Do appreciate all your support you give this channel. Really do. Commenting, sharing. There is some great comments on the readings. Loving every single one of them. Some really enlightening ones. There's some beautifully encouraging ones. Really lovely, kind words from a lot of people. Ultimately, do appreciate it. I really do. Love seeing everyone. And I have responded, I think, to every single comment. And I do respond to every single comment. And I do read every single comment. Because I like it. I enjoy it. And I love meeting people. So, thank you very much for being here, Scorpio. Let's just see with the clarification. Let's see what's going on with the Light Seers cards. What's this High Priestess all about? You have the Hierophant. Wow. The Hierophant and the High Priestess, for me, is a real power couple. You couldn't get them, it's like the Emperor and the Empress, or the King and Queens of any sort of element. Here is an amazing sense of, not only have you got this energy, and I said it was skitty energy, so sometimes it's really sort of like, ooh, really electric, and other times it's really sort of like, okay, got to get on. This is the side that's all electric, and this is the side of, oh, got to get on. Sort of scenario, because this is, obviously this is the female energy, and this is the male energy. Female energy is based around the heart, male energy is based around the solar plexus. And this is why he's got that t-shirt on with those 3 learning curves there for you. And also the Hierophant is my favourite card, obviously because I'm a bloke, but you've got these steps leading up to the start, because he's worked out what he needs to physically do in a religious sense, in sort of like a ceremony, in order to get what he wants in the way his dreams and aspirations. And the High Priestess has worked it out in an emotional sort of sense, in a visionary sort of sense. So you've got both sides coming on here. Divine counterparts in a way. And this is what maybe it's bringing together within your life. It's bringing together to a stage where it's just kind of going, wow. With the Lovers, you get the Wheel of Fortune. This anticipation that has been within you for the past sort of 3-4 weeks has been building up and is now kicking in, really kicking in. The chances of, if you're really looking for love this week, and you've got to go out there to get it, you can't, this is what I'm saying about involving everything and loving life. If you don't get out there, obviously you're not going to get it, okay? And it doesn't mean just like going out willy-nilly. It's going out according to your fun. Even just trying things, even if you don't know if it's going to be fun, just try it. And before you know, you're going to meet people that's going to kind of go, oh, what's your name? Oh, hello, George. How you doing? Or, hello, Jennifer. Lovely to meet you. That sort of thing. Whichever way it is, you're going to, you got the Queen of Swords at the bottom. This is, the direction for you, I think, is going to be so obvious within you. This is where the difficult thing is. This is where the choice is. You've got to make that choice. You've got to decide to do it. And yes, it may sort of people, doing something that's kind of a little bit out of character, and you kind of go, well, what will people think? Who cares? Honestly, who cares? They're not going to be there at the end of your life. When you're judging your life, they will not be there sort of saying, they're not going to be there. They're going to be judging themselves. Don't worry about it. Go out there and live. It's the only thing that we should be doing, is living fully as possible our lives, given the circumstances that we have. I'm going to take that. Should I take it? Yes. Nurturing the 7. So this is the 7 of Pentacles. 7, for me, a number of revelation, to reveal after something that has been concrete. Number 6, you're nurturing the messages. The universe is sort of saying to you, we're giving you a lot of things here. We're giving you a lot of opportunities. We're giving you a lot of information. You should be able to sort of channel that information within you. And that's going to need nurturing. It's going to need one step after the other in order to get to where you are. With the 9 of Cups, you get the 9 of Wands, 2 9s. Ultimate number 9. It's it's that magical number. If nine, whichever you start with anything, and if you end up with nine, you end up with nine. It always keeps coming back upon itself. It's the linchpin. It's the hand holding the balance of judgment. And then you got 3 and 6 on both sides. It's that matrix energy. And what they're saying here is sort of saying, I think they're saying to you, don't forget in the past when opportunities were offered to you, you just kind of went, oh, I don't know whether I should, and then you missed them. And I think this is now sort of saying, no, now is the time. This is the game changer energy that's coming through. Choose to live life. Go out there. Yeah, sometimes you're gonna get it wrong, but don't worry about that. Getting it wrong is brilliant. It's fantastic. When you get it wrong, you understand a lot. You learn a lot. And so it's not always gonna be easy, but because of this attitude, if you engage like this, even the difficult things are going to be okay to deal with. Ace of Cups, follow your heart. This is with the Queen of Swords. This is the direction you should be going, allowing your heart to be just flowing through. Scorpio, you blow me away, man. You really do. It's so good. I'm so happy for you. I really am. Because Scorpio, I've been doing healing, right, for 30 years. I've seen so many people, and I always get involved in their star signs and everything like that. That's what's brought me to the Astroflower. And, I can see when Scorpio torments themselves in my healing. I can see it in their aura and their energy. And it's just like kind of going, why are you doing that? Why do you keep beating yourself up? And it's so good to see this. And I always say that if a Scorpio understands and gets it, there is nothing better than Scorpio. It is just amazing. And it feels like this is a general thing that's happening now. You're all getting it, which is absolutely brilliant. Your direction, you get the moon. And this is what the High Priestess is all about. She's got the 3 phases of the moon. She knows every angle of the moon. She knows how to use her intuition going forward. And the moon is a bit of the unknown coming to the surface, or seeing things, but it's going to be a little bit, it's like looking, if you go into water and then you look above and you can see the sun and everything like that, you can vaguely see, people that, that are maybe on a boat or something like that. You can see the outline of them, but you can't really see them, as it were. And that's what it's like here. And it's your future, yet you're going to be able to see the outlines of things. You're going to have a good idea of where you're going and what you're doing and what you want and everything like that. But you're not going to be able to see everything. And I think here is sort of saying, don't wait to make that decision until you see everything, because when you see everything, it's because you're already there. This is about making the decision to go round that corner. You can't see round the corner, and that's why life is like that. It's a circle in a way. When you look at it like that, it's a circle. Yeah? But in theory, it's actually a spiral. So it's just a case of following your heart, getting out there and doing it. You're not going to be able to see everything. You're not going to be able to cover all the bases. You're going to be able to cover some of them, true, but some of it you've got to discover as you go. And I think this is what it's all about. And trusting in yourself. Living life. Living life. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. The Knight of Swords wants to jump out, which is right next to it. Live your life. Go on that mission, man. Go on that mission. You'll love it. Right. Let's go see what's going on your financial side. So with the Knight of Wands, you get the Two of Wands. Yeah, I think through this passion, it's up here is when you come up to this mission with the Knight of Swords, it's going to take some planning. And this is beautiful Scorpio energy. You're very good at planning things. Really good at planning things. Sometimes you plan too much and you miss the opportunity. Here, I think, is have a vague plan of what you want. Have goals set out, as it were. But how you get to those goals, be very flexible, basically. That's what I think it's sort of saying to you here. With the Empress energy, let's just see what's going on there. It'd be interesting to see. Well, funny if we get the Emperor. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I think the possibilities are that if you lead, and as I said, I think the relationship side is leading or is influencing your material side. It's going to bring in lots of offers for you that's going to stimulate your heart. So it's not just going to be financial rewards. It's also going to be rewards in the sense of, I like doing this. I enjoy doing this. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as you enjoy it. And it could be just the aspect of the job may not necessarily be the job, but it could be the people that you meet whilst doing that job. That's the part that you love, And I think there's, through those possibilities, I think the universe is sort of saying here, there is opportunities for you to take. So I would go ahead and take them. Be very conscious of that. You have everything for ultimate success. This is really good again, Scorpio, man. You really, gee whiz. Anyway, you've got all the resources in order to make your life an absolute dream. An absolute dream. A real success within you. It's building up from the past. That's where you've been heading. You've seemed to got that. That's what you want to be manifesting within your life. You've got to maintain that energy and now start opening it out to saying it to other people, to creating it. Sort of saying, I'm starting this business here. And then, oh, really? What sort of business are you doing? Oh, I'm starting this, this jewelry or this estate agency business. Oh, really? I was thinking about selling my house. And then before you know it, that's how you're going to start manifesting it. Start communicating it, and people are kind of look at you and sort of saying, Scorpio's done a good job, man. And you're going to get recognition in lots of aspects here. From the 3 of Cups, you got the 4 of Cups. Yeah, I would not look to the past and look to the future. She's looking outwards that way. Where's it on this one? It's on this thing here. So she's looking out that way. I've got to work out the camera angles. She's looking out that way, which is the past. And it's sort of saying, go out there, celebrate, engage with your mission in life, and go walk towards the past. Don't worry about sort of judgments of the past. Don't worry about sort of, righting wrongs and stuff like that, because often we end up doing wrong trying to right the wrong, and it may be a noble thing that you're trying to do, but it's not worth it, to be honest, at the moment, Scorpio. I would literally move forward, move towards celebration. It's just making me, just holding the card makes me feel happy. Sorry. Knight of Swords. I'm so chuffed for you. It's unbelievable. Knight of Swords, going off on your mission. Do not take second best here, Scorpio. Live your ultimate dreams. Live it. Follow it. Aspire to the utopia that you envision that is within you. The moment you start doing that, you're being called on a mission towards your happiness in every aspect of the thing. Speechless. It's not often I'm speechless, got to be said, but I'm speechless. Scorpio, this is an activation moment this week here. It's a game changer, as I say. If you just put one foot in front of the other, even if you're living the worst situation in your life at the moment, it's not a problem. Once you start taking that first step in that direction, the first step will be like a pigeon step, yeah? And the second step is double that. And the third step is triple that. And before you know it, you will be running and you'll be in a situation will be fine and absolutely brilliant. As long as you keep in your mind's eye that happiness is where I'm supposed to be going. Yeah, within my job, but also following my heart within my relationship side. The moment you start doing all that, you're going to be, and if you're already on a good roll, this is the time to push for the high high is high. Ain't no mountain high enough to keep me from you. Oh, that was a little bit out of my range, I think. Anyway, Scorpio, brilliant. Love it. Keep it going, Scorpio. You're the light of the world at the moment. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for all the support you give me. This channel. It's absolutely beautiful to see. Yeah, all that's left for me to say is don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.